of the Wayward Kraken. Who the fuck did this shit? Anyways. I am Jacob Craig. I'm a comedian, as you may have surmised. No, I don't have a cool stage name like the Gov'na. And no, I don't have a stupid stage name like the Gov'na. Sorry. To be fair, Vanilla Ice was taken. But, before I start my set, I just want you to know that I don't like traditional stand-up comedy. If you have something to say, if you think you're funny, if you want to tell me how much of a piece of shit I am, please feel free, because this is going to be 15 minutes of me with you and not a one-man show. So I want to start off my set by telling you a story. This happened 2 months ago, maybe. I got food poisoning. Has anyone here gotten food poisoning before?
Yeah, food poisoning.
Yeah. Woo! Food poisoning! Fuck yeah! Woo!
Not from here, though.
That was the waitress, everybody. Look in your food. It's a surprise. So I thought I got food poisoning before. Every time I eat Japanese food, I get food poisoning. But it turns out that real food poisoning is when you shit yourself waiting in line at Walgreens to get medicine to stop shitting yourself. And boy, was I surprised. What did I get food poisoning from, you ask? Well, thank you, imaginary audience member. I got food poisoning from something called a Best Choice Old Faithful frozen pizza. And yes, it's as cringy as it sounds. The term Old Faithful is for when everything else doesn't work out, and that's what you fall back on. But this is basically, I didn't have $1 more to buy DiGiorno, so I just got this shitty ass Best Choice frozen pizza. And that was my first warning sign. My second warning sign was while it was cooking, it smelled like a garbage bag full of human feet. But of course, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me or not, but I fucking love pizza. So even though it smelled worse than the mosh pit at a Cypress Hill concert, I was gonna fucking risk it because my fat kid caveman brain kicked in and was like, oh no, pizza's good. To this day, it's one of the worst things I've ever put in my mouth. And I've put some suspect shit in my mouth before. It tasted like someone wrung out a fucking dirty sock and sprinkled spicy taint sweat all over a burnt piece of cardboard. It was fucking bad, alright? It was soggy, it was greasy, it was stinky, and it's one of the worst things I've ever tasted. So 5 pieces later, I'm on the toilet and I'm shittier than a Sci-Fi Channel original movie. There is so much shit leaking out of me that I nicknamed my asshole Julian Assange. Hashtag free my boy. So I was dealing with this for about 3 or 4 days because I'm the kind of person that doesn't go to the doctor for anything. All they do is nag at you with shit like, your cholesterol's high, you need to lose weight, you'll be dead in 3 years. Shut the fuck up, no one cares. So I went to the doctor, and it was pretty standard, you know, they took my blood, gave me fluids. Really, I was just watching Ben 10 for like 2 hours. The new Ben 10 show, by the way, worse than food poisoning. While I was there, they wanted a stool sample. Okay, no problem, just go ahead and wheel in that special stool sample toilet you guys have. Or you got like a plastic bag that attaches to the toilet seat. No, dog, we got a cup that's like this big around. 200 years of medical science, and we have to shit in cups this big around. Like, this is roughly the size of my asshole. So I'm in the bathroom doing this number. Ladies, I'm sure you recognize this. This was new to me. I've never had to line something up like this before. And so I'm trying to just get it right before the chocolate volcano goes off. But needless to say, it looks like I took it to Golden Corral and dumped it in the chocolate fountain with my bare hand. Yeah, Golden Corral's ruined now, you're welcome. It was not a good day for the underpaid RN that had to carry my poorly cleaned shit cylinder all the way to the lab. But, yeah, I got out of the hospital and everything, and, I went back to doing normal, everyday stuff. I went back to school, shit myself. Went to a job interview, shit myself. I tried to sleep, shit myself. I went back to the grocery store Ironically, the same grocery store I bought the shitty fucking pizza from. And so I already had post-traumatic stress disorder from this fucking grocery store. And I'm walking around, and I'm doing this move. I'm sure everyone in here knows this. I call it the oh no. It's when you release just a little bit, maybe I just have to fart, and then oh no. So I'm behind. I get, I'm walking around with a fucking clenched asshole. This fucking hick-ass backwoods grocery store doesn't have a goddamn bathroom in it. So I'm trying to get out of there as quick as I can. And I get in line, and I get behind this old white lady. And as most of you know, old white ladies are the meanest land mammals known to man. So I get behind this treacherous old white lady in her natural habitat. And she's terrorizing the poor girl that's checking her out, man. She's probably younger than me. She's just happy to be there, happy to be getting paid. She's ringing up her shitty off-brand yogurt. The lady's looking through the bifocal part of her glasses at it. As she's ringing it up, she goes out, "No, that's wrong. There's a sale on this yogurt." She pulls out her custom old white lady sale ad paper that they all carry around. It's like, "No, there's a sale on this yogurt." It's like, "Ma'am, that's the wrong brand of yogurt." "No, go look at the price tag. This is the right yogurt." So the poor girl, goes look at the yogurt, and old white lady looks at me, because when old white ladies are being fucking ridiculous, they need someone to be on their side. She looks at me and she's like, "Can you believe this?" It's like, "No, I can't believe it, Gertrude. Can you believe that you wouldn't be arguing over 10 cents of yogurt if you didn't vote for Ronald Reagan, you dusty old dipshit?" So so the cashier comes back roughly 10 minutes later. She says, "Ma'am, it's the wrong brand of yogurt." "No, can't be. I'll go look myself." Now this lady is old. The last time she was wet downstairs, the entire earth was covered in water. She was moving slower than a Game of Thrones plot line. Minus the last season. We don't fucking talk about the last season. So we're talking like a 15-minute round trip. So I'm back there, about to shit myself, doing, oh no. And she comes back with an armful of the right yogurt, because it's the wrong brand of yogurt, as she's been told several fucking times. She puts it all on the counter, then she starts to pick up the wrong yogurt to go put it back up. So the cute little, new cashier girl is like, "Oh no, ma'am, I can do that for you." "No! You think I can't carry yogurt? I'll do it myself. How dare you?" She looks back at me for support. She needs support. I lock eyes with her. I just say, "Oh yes," and just audibly shit myself in front of like 50 fucking people in the middle of the grocery store. And now, every other time, I've shit myself, it was my fault. Like, that's my bad. I can't really blame anyone else for shitting my pants. But this time, it was this old white lady's fault, and I shit myself over 10 cents worth of yogurt, and I would not go back to change any of it. If my asshole was America, the floor of that shitty grocery store would have been a third world country with oil, because I just went in and fucking destroyed. There will be a stain there forever. Alright, that's the end of my story. That's the first time I've ever told a real, true story on stage, so I apologize for sharing my depressing life with all of you. I'm really more of a social commentary comedian. I talk about shit that doesn't make sense. I like to point out things that no one really realizes. For instance, when was the last time you ever heard of a woman bank robber? No? No takers? Me neither. I've never once heard of a woman bank robber. I mean, why is that? Women can do anything a man can do? Is it because women are smarter than men and know not to rob a fucking bank? Because that's a horrible idea. Is it because women can put their butts on Snapchat and get paid like hundreds of dollars? Woo! Let me get your Snapchat later. See, my theory is that you've never seen a woman bank robber because women can't keep a secret to save their fucking lives. First of all, they would start offing each other before they even get to the robbing part. True. Yeah, it is. Oh my God, Rebecca, that shirt with those shoes, so bold. She's fucking dead. Hey Jennifer, you think you can DM my man without me finding out, you fucking bitch? Like, and if they do manage to get to the part where they actually rob the fucking bank, everyone's gonna know where they are. They're gonna be all over social media. You're gonna see them on the fucking Snapchat map. They're gonna stop at the Starbucks drive-thru on the way. You know, you're gonna see several little Instagram posts of like chicks with fucking machine guns with some shitty rap lyric caption. My chick bad, my chick hood, my chick do stuff that your chick wish you could. That shitty little like winky face, tongue sticking out emoji. You know the one. They'd probably jump a curb or two on the way too, but I don't want to get too stereotypical. It's not a stereotype, but it's true. I'm not a good driver either, don't feel bad. But the fucking cops would be there waiting on them. Like, you think I don't follow Alyssa's thick ass on Snapchat? Put your hand behind the back, bitch. You're an hour late to your own bank robbery. I was putting on makeup. I'm such a Sagittarius. You know, something that doesn't make sense about our culture is the porn industry. When we're watching porn, we're not watching real people. Like, go out in the world and find somebody and you point to them and like, yeah, you could be a porn star. They don't fucking exist. We're watching skinny girls with fake ass and fake boobs, guys with perfect abs and a dick the size of Mike Tyson's forearm. It's not fucking real. That doesn't turn me on because I'm not gonna fuck someone like that, like ever. I don't want to see the 30-year-old stepmom with double D tits on the naive pizza boy that looks like Jason Statham. I want to see the 3rd grade teacher on her deadbeat stay-at-home boyfriend because she can't afford the fucking rent. That's real. That's real people. Wanting to watch 2 people have sex and watching porn is the equivalent of wanting to watch a UFC fight and watching a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie instead. You know, there's a lot of weird kinks and shit out there too. I guarantee if you Googled My Little Pony virtual reality tentacle porn, there would be far too many results. And please don't ask me why I know that. But with all these fucking kinks that everyone's into, like you got the fucking chains and the whips and pee-pee, poo-poo, you'd think that there would be like a niche of people who would want fat guys with average dicks. Just like one little niche, like, yeah, that's the kind of guy that I get off to. But I can assure you that it is not. And if there is, then ladies, after the show. Woo! You know, another thing that makes no sense about our society is the fact that there's so many fucking people that are convinced that we've been visited by aliens. Like, forget about the fucking blurry UFO photos or whatever. Just using simple logic, why would aliens want to come to this fucking planet? We're destroying the Earth, we're killing each other, we're pissing in the shower, just committing monstrous acts every single day. Like, maybe they tested the water back in the 60s when Roswell happened, you know, because we had the civil rights movement in full swing. Batman was campy, Star Trek was good. We had role models like Jimi Hendrix, John Lennon, JFK, MLK. But now, there are people on TV because they're 600 pounds, 8 Fast and the Furious movies, Donald Trump's our fucking president, and everybody's eating ass. Guys are eating girls' ass, girls are eating guys' ass, guys are eating guys' ass. I don't judge. It's all fucking disgusting across the board. That's where poop comes from, you nasty motherfuckers. We don't have aliens because you can't keep your tongue out of someone's asshole. How fucking simple is that? One last thing that makes no sense about our society is hoverboards. You hear the term hoverboard and you think, okay, it's a hoverboard. It hovers. Hoverboards have wheels. It's not a fucking hoverboard, it's a roll board. It rolls. That's another reason we don't have aliens, because some dumb motherfucker invented a hoverboard that doesn't fucking hover. That proves that we're not a higher intelligence. You expect a Marty McFly hoverboard, and you end up with a Paul Blart Mall Cop Segway without the fucking handles. Yeah. I remember when hoverboards first came out. You kids don't even know, man. When hoverboards first came out, they were fucking everywhere. And just when you thought the craze would end, you'd see like some other news story and it would just come back like fucking hover hemorrhoids. And I remember a couple years ago, I saw a news story captioned, Mike Tyson gets knocked out by hoverboard. Well, I'm a boxing enthusiast. I like me some Mike Tyson. Of course I clicked on the link. But in my mind, I imagined like Mike Tyson getting on a hoverboard and fucking Jimmy Lennon Jr. just comes out of nowhere and starts announcing, presenting in the blue corner, fighting out of Brooklyn, New York, the former WBA heavyweight champion of the world, the star of The Hangover for some reason, the owner of one too many face tattoos, Iron Mike Tyson. And in the red corner, a fucking hoverboard that doesn't hover. So imagine my surprise when it's just Mike Tyson falling off a hoverboard. Yeah, I feel like when this comedy stuff doesn't work out, I could be a strip club announcer. Come to the stage, Destiny Bandersnatch. She always makes the wrong decision. Black Mirror fans, nobody? Hey. But yeah, Mike Tyson getting knocked out. He didn't even get knocked out. If that hoverboard had knocked out Mike Tyson would have gotten up and knocked out that fucking hoverboard with his giant porn star dick forearm. All right, that's my set, guys. I'm Jacob Craig. Thank you for your time.